All right. Welcome back to Dunk Spot Traders Hub. Of course, this is done here at Dunk Spot Traders Hub, where we analyze charts together as we continue to grow the community of traders every other day. Monday to Friday, we have every Monday to Friday, we always have the synthetics in index analysis. We'll be trading, having signals there, and also showing how we can anticipate in the longer term for swing trades. And of course, every other Monday and Friday, we always have the BTC analysis, just as most of you already know those, unless if it is your first time to be here. So enough of that. So let's now get into the BTC. Let's get into the BTC. All right. So this week, I don't know what happened to my trading platform. I use MT5. Somehow, it lost all my data, all my previous analysis. I woke up one day and it was not there at all. It was not there. So currently I'm going to be starting afresh the analysis, but I want to start from these so that we be knowing what's happening, so that we know where we started from and where we are headed to. So from that very level, that is a weekly. I'm not going to draw order blocks of the weekly, apart from probably this smaller one right here, which it's this may take years to come back to this level. Yeah, to 40k may take some years. So now heading back to daily. Of course, my buy limits are still there on the breaker block. That's the level where we saw the break of structure. We haven't broken our current high. We are still at 104,000 there. That's where we're still at as our current high, according to my chart right here. So what do we see? When we see something of sort, so we may draw this as like that, and of course this as this. Yeah, and once we know that, that is a rising wedge, of course we know that we should be anticipating a sell. That's what we're looking for, retracement to these levels here. We have several levels. We have a fair value gap there, that is an imbalance for market to come and make sure it grabs the liquidity and mitigates that fair value gap, that imbalance there. So we have that as one of those levels. Of course, we have the breaker block right here where you see my buy limits from, and of course there's another one. There's another fair value gap right here. It's not also mitigated. So those are our two fair value gaps that imply an imbalance in the market. So that's why we have them right there. They are our 2 points of interest for the retracement. When the BTC price is trying to retest, and clearly we started to see signals of retracement coming. One signal is the pattern that we see there, which is which is a rising wedge. So meaning we will be anticipating a breakout. Once we see a breakout, we can anticipate a retest, then later on the sell come in. This is on the daily time frame. Currently on the daily time frame, we reach the upper trend line. This is the third time reaching that resistance trend line, meaning it's a strong resistance level right there where we are. So meaning the sales started where we are. So going to H4, we can actually clearly do this so that we have it clear. So that's what we see there. We have a clear double bottom right there, and we have a clear change of character right there according to H4. So alright, it seems I'm going to repeat everything because I don't have my template that I normally use, so I'm going to first bring on my template and start afresh. Sorry about that, guys. I normally want to have it that way because my template has the other indicator that I normally use, that is a CCI combined with RSI, so I normally use that a lot. So having seen that, having seen this, we had our point of interest here as our order block on the weekly time frame. Yes, and also we said when we go to H daily time frame, we have our two OBs, our two fair value gaps, to imply an imbalance in the market right there and right here. Those are 2 points of interest as the fair value gap levels that imply an imbalance. So after knowing that, this being D1, we head over to before we head over to that, we have this kind of pattern, which is a rising wedge right there. You can even use this. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is a low. Yeah, so I have that there, and then I also have this as my other resistance, my resistance level right there. Hope my sound is clear. So yeah, that's where we are currently, and now heading over to H4. We clearly see that we had a double bottom, a double top, right up there, and then after that we saw a change of character right here, and after the change of character, though it was not that much there, but if you go to H1, you may see something different. Yeah, you may see something different. The buy according to H1 is still on. According to H4, we're looking for the buy, but we know that we will be coming for this level here. That's for sure. That's what we know. Even though the CCI down below here is signifying a buy, I don't see it. I don't see the buy. The buy I see maybe a short buy on H1, but also it's going to be a short one. It may not even happen. So that's why most sales are highly anticipated. So the only buy that you would want to engage in is when price breaks this previous, you can call it a previous lower high. Yeah, you can say previous lower high, because we had broken here the previous higher low right here, so it created a new lower low, meaning this is a lower high there, this is a lower low. It failed to give us a new lower low, so it means if it breaks there, it's going to be creating a new higher high right here. Yes, that's what it means. So for now, I may say I don't see an entry apart from those who have swingers who can swing it, who can enter trades for weeks and days and weeks and probably even months. You can now wait for a proper entry and then you hold your trade, because we know for sure that you can actually even enter here. Those who love selling, we know for sure that we are coming right about here. That's where we are coming to, or even here. So the way we said we can anticipate a very perfect retest level is we use Fibonacci. We use the Fib tool. Once you have it, then you know that this is the level and that, so but it's likely to come to this first one. So we'll wait for whichever it chooses, but it's likely to come to this first one. Why? Because this is the discount zone. This is the discount zone. May I use discount and premium. I don't use demand and supply. So this is the discount zone where you want to enter my buys once again. So that's what I'll be waiting for. Alright, that being said, let me check. Do we have people there? Yes. Good afternoon, Desmond. Welcome. So hopefully that I've just shared with you is clear and can actually help you to go ahead and make more, get to see more how you can enter. But currently we are, if I go to M15, we are consolidating. We failed to see a new lower low here. We got, let's first look at this. All right. All right. So I can leave that there. According to M15, we are on that fair value gap. That's where we are seeing the reaction from, according to M15. So it needs to consolidate more until we and this is what I see before we actually even finish close up that thing. So this is what I see. This is gonna be like a channel. The retracement may end up being a horizontal channel. So if you guys don't know about these patterns, anyone who doesn't know about these patterns that I'm talking about, and you need to understand them more in depth and how you can take advantage of them, I've always told you, you can contact me and enroll for a mentorship class. Recently I introduced a VIP package where one can come in and choose to say, I want to learn trading as an individual, and I want to even set my own time to study that. So that is now available at only $300. You set your time of the class, and we look at the schedule. We know the schedule, we set it very on, and you start your mentorship class. So that is now currently available, and we will be looking into that note on how to make it clear. So for now, that's what I may see. It's not clear. No. Sorry guys. No, this is not okay. It's not okay. This can't be. This is the right thing. Yeah, that is the right thing. Yeah, that is the right thing, and also this. this as a goal, give us that high. Alright, so if that is the case, so this will turn out to be in such like a pennant. So once we know that for sure, then we know that right, then we'll be looking for this very move. Okay, so before the day ends, I want you guys to be ready. Before the day ends, we may see a manipulation right there, we may not. If we don't see a manipulation, then we may see price. Today is a Friday. We may see Bitcoin actually come back to 96, 97k. Yeah, around those levels there. Yeah, so be ready. We are looking for sales. So it's gonna come back to that OB right there. Yes, that's the level that it's going to come back to. In fact, below it there is a fair value gap on H1. Below that there is a fair value gap right there on H1. So I may say it's coming back to that fair value gap, because BTC normally responds a lot to fair value gaps. Yeah, so this is the level I may right now confirm. So now this is clear, that is a pennant on H1 there, so meaning the sell is on within this range. That is a resistance, this is a support trend line. So it's currently moving within that range, so you can take advantage of it, or you can wait for the breakout and now aim at this level to take that profit. That level, like I've said, is going to be around 96 to 97 there. So those are the levels where we may see BTC come back to. But don't forget, like I normally tell guys on the synthetics index analysis session, anticipating a manipulation, because market knows to do that. Yeah, market knows to do that. Already we saw this as a change of character right here. You know, that was a change of character there. It broke the previous lower high, higher low, and it started to give us lower low here. So this lower high has not yet been broken. So until then, we cannot say we are in buys according to H1. We are in sales. We are in sales according to price action right here. All right. So that being said, don't forget to apply risk management, because one thing we know that price market normally gives us a manipulation like that to take the early sellers stop losses, because now if you enter here, your stop loss is just going to be around there. So what the market does, or what the big guys do in the market, they will injecting a lot of money to push for the buys. For a short time, they can even be in losses themselves, and then later on push in and continue with the current trend, the original trend it was meant to move into. That one we call it manipulation. So hopefully you guys already know that. If you didn't, congrats, you now know, and hopefully it will help you to always do that. Otherwise, if there is no question, Desmond, do you have a question? And anyone else who is online, if you have a question, please go ahead and let me know. Let me hear from you. If you have a question, let me understand it so that I can see if I'm able to respond to it. If I'm not, then I'll go ahead and make research and come back with a response to it. If it is in line with analyzing, be assured that I will respond to it. Yeah. If it is in line with the news and what have you, I mostly don't follow news. That's me. Even local news I hardly follow. I am a culprit to that, and One may say I'm not patriotic because I don't follow news. Yeah, I hardly follow news. I don't even watch TV. Uh, TV. Yeah. All right. So from Desmond says no, thanks. I'm good. Okay. So that brings us to the close of today's session. Um, just a recap. You need to understand that this is H4 there, right there. Price is coming in for that kind of sale. So according to H1, we want to first handle this sale and then look at how things will be. M15, we are on that. You can call it a what, a pennant, or because it is very clear on H1, so it depends on how you want to call it. Either way, we know that we are into sales according to H1 and H4. Please don't be surprised on what you're seeing on CCIs and these other indicators. The indicators will give you something different. Yeah, I want to assure you that because clearly here we have a change of character, but here you clearly see that we are looking at buys according to H1. So those are the indicators. They normally pick information when price has already done something, so you need to be cautious. If you're a guy who uses indicators, please don't entirely depend on them. You have to understand price action so that you bring in your indicators to confirm the signal. Indicators are just only to confirm the signal, not to use it to generate a signal. All right. That said, we know that we are looking for the sell. H4, we have a rising wedge there. Even on the daily, it is visible, so really we are coming for that level there. That is in like a week, a month, or even more than 1 month to come for it to reach that level, depending on the liquidity in the market. Yeah, and the volatility. So that's it. Let me wish you guys a good day, weekend, and of course let me say happy trading. See you Monday. See you Monday for the synthetics. Those who are lovers of the synthetics trading, synthetic indices trading, and of course not forgetting that we will be back on Tuesday for the BTC analysis. For the BTC analysis, we'll be back on Tuesday. So until then, let me say happy trading. See you then, and have a good weekend.